drag. So the critters sure were moving last night in the rain. Whoa, okay. All right, you guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be hopefully extremely educational. So basically, just to sum it up, what we're doing is I'm out at the property today, out the farm, and it's time to get after these raccoons. No, fur prices aren't worth a crap. Haven't been in years, probably won't ever be again. That's not why we trap. Two main reasons why I'm making this video and why you should trap. One, crop damage. Obviously, raccoons are just pests. They're an absolute problem when it comes to crops. And another reason for this video in particular, well, I mean, and for the crops, because we farm out here too, but I'm a big wildlife guy, and let me tell you, coons, possums, skunks, all that stuff are the biggest threat to turkeys, quail, waterfowl, any nesting bird, ground nesting bird, I should say. Raccoons are just complete nest raiders, and they certainly aren't hurting any. Their numbers are higher than they've probably ever been. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make trapping raccoons super simple, super easy. I'm doing it right from my side-by-side because I know people's like, oh, I ain't got time. Man, no one's got time. But I'm telling you, if you guys want to if you guys want to manage the coon problem on your property, hopefully this video will help. I'm basically using, let me show you guys, two things. You can get these traps from your local Rural Kings, some Academy Sports, Tractor Supply. I order online, but two main traps I'm using today, dog proofs. This is all you need. If you don't take anything away from this video, you just need a video to find out what you need to get started. Dog proofs. They are super simple, a kid can set them, and just to be honest, they're the best trap ever made for raccoons. They just are. That's all I'm going to say about that. They can be set anywhere, and they are awesome. I also run Conibears 220s, which I'm about to show you guys in this first set. Body grip traps. They're a little bit more expensive, but man, they do the job. And I've also got some Dukes, some 1.5s in here, some footholds, jaw foothold traps like most people are used to, the original style traps. I'm going to show you guys some of that, but those definitely aren't needed. But these two traps right here, if you guys have a dozen dog proofs, a couple Conibears, you'll be just fine. Three main things we're looking for when we're trapping coons. One, food. They're obviously always scouring, looking for food. If you get around a cornfield, even bean fields, people think that coons don't eat beans. I mean, I don't know if they do or not, but I promise you, we have beans out here this year, and they are all over in it. They are every year. I catch tons and tons of coons for people around their bean fields, but mostly cornfields, creeks, ponds, trash. If you got a house nearby, whatever, barn, trash, feedlots, feeding cattle, feeding pigs, whatever it may be, food. That is number one. Find the food. Where are they going? Two, how are they getting there? And the reason I started this video right here is because back here behind me you can see this patch of trees. Right on the other side is a big bean field, and the other side of that's a big corn field. And as you guys can see, hopefully you can see, you guys can see that little trail going through there. It goes right into that patch of timber, comes out of this patch of timber behind me, and it goes all the way to the bean field. Right here, this is their highway. This is not a deer trail. Everybody calls these deer trails. This is not. This is a game trail. Do deer get on it? Probably not this one. Most of them, yes. Not this one, because I'll show you guys how you can know the difference. First off, they'll be a lot smaller, a lot more narrow. That's how you know it's a coon trail. And a deer is not gonna go underneath all that brush. I mean, they're just not. So that's how you tell the difference first off. All right, you guys. So first set, quick and easy. I'm using a Conibear in this trap. The reason I like these 220s, these body grip traps, is because they are perfect size to fit right in there in that run. Now, got to check your state laws, because most states actually don't allow 220s. You actually have to use a 160, which is just fine. They'll do the same trick. It's just the size limit restrictions on your traps in your state. Here in Illinois, the difference is between this and 160 is this has 2 springs, 160 has 1 spring. They're both great coon traps though. So I have this 8 stand here that I ordered offline from F&T. Ordered a bunch of these. Do you have to have these? Absolutely not. When I first started trapping, we just put sticks to these springs, and I'll show you guys that in a second. But if you want to make your life a whole lot easier, get you some 8 stands. They're super cheap. You can get like half a dozen for, don't quote me, but like 20 bucks, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I'll show you how that works in a second. So got our conibear set here. Throw it in, just like that. We got her set. Now we're gonna open this up a little bit. The trail runs right through here, comes underneath the camera, it goes right into this thicket. Now you can set these out in the middle of a field, but you're gonna have to put some grass in these springs, which I'll show you guys on another set. And you want something laid over the top. That way they duck their head and go straight into this. You want them to stick their nose right on those springs. That's why I like putting on these brush piles where they come in and out of brush piles or into woods, because they're already ducking their heads coming through this brush pile, and it just makes life a whole lot easier. Put your stake, your swivel, or your swivel on your chain underneath the legs of this H-stand, just like that, and that'll be plenty to hold a coon. By the time he gets in this, he'll be expired within not even a minute. So once he's in there, he's not going anywhere. Just like that, quick and easy. Don't forget to take your safeties off. That set is done. If I wasn't talking to the camera, I could have had that set done in literally 10 seconds. So, there's the final product, as you guys can see, coming out of that trail. Quick and easy, on to the next set. Alrighty guys, for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you guys one of every set that I use. So here's another trail. Only difference is here, like I was talking about those dog proofs, is, let me get my camera straight, is unlike, or just like the conibear, I can run a dog proof in this trail. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's another coon trail. We only moved down, I don't know, 100 yards. And this same thing. These trails are shooting all the way across this farm, going in that patch of timber, which will then lead up into the field. So I'm going to show you guys how quick and easy this dog proof set is. Dog proof, all you need. Dog proof and just marshmallows. Go to Dollar General, spend 80 cents, $1, get you some marshmallows. So to make this easier when you guys first buy them, if you're new to trapping, they will not have the this cable here on them. I added this myself, and you'll see why. It makes it super quick and easy. It'll just have this, which you can wire this tree, work the same. But I just took a cable and 2 1/4-inch nuts, and I clamped it on here. Did the same thing on this side, but made a big loop. That way I could just run around the tree, pull it through, and it's staked. Quick and simple. Pull it tight. Now, when we set this dog proof, you guys want to set it right in the middle of that trail, so that way when this coon comes running through here, he physically will run his nose into that trap and make him stop in his tracks to work this set. Make sure you guys get some of these marshmallows. There's a trigger inside these dog proofs. Make sure you get the marshmallows beneath that trigger. That way he has to actually physically pull up on that trigger to set that off. Just like that, and we're on to the next set. Alright you guys, I said I wasn't going to spend time showing you guys the same sets over and over, but I just want to show you this. For example, it's another one of them trail sets. This one here is out in the middle of the field, and set it in another run, and as you guys can see, just kind of blend that in together with grass. And I found a tall spot of grass in the field. Right there is where we threw that trap in. So, moving on. You guys, so I've showed you guys the conibear in a trail, the dog proof on a trail, and then the conibear in the middle of a field in the trail set. So those are pretty much your 3 basic and main sets for trails for trying to catch coons. But this one here is a little bit more work, and it's a little bit more equipment. But this one here is the blind set. You can also use these in trails. I love using them. Most people are just trying to get rid of raccoons. This is not for you, just because it's a little bit more extra work, a little bit more money. But as an actual trapper, they're awesome, because all the others, they're mostly just going to catch coons. This one here will catch anything that comes through here. You'll catch coyotes, foxes, bobcats, coons, anything you can think of that's going to run this trail. I'm not joking. I've even seen otters right here. I got a pond behind me. Last year I was coming through here and an otter ran out of this pond on this trail. And this set here will catch him. So all it is, so I got a 1.5 Duke coil spring trap, and then over here on the end of it got about, I don't know, 3.5, 4 foot of chain, and I got a drag on the end of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trench out a little spot here, put my set in, and then what I'll do is I'll put this stick laying right across the trail. That way when that critter comes down through here, he'll see that stick and he'll hop over it, and hopefully when he hops over, he'll stick his paw right in that trap. So I'm going to get this set in real quick and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, now on this set, if you guys know anything about coyote trapping, yes, I am doing this similar to how I would do a coyote set. Only difference is with this set, I do not have to sift it in and stuff and be as worried about scent control or stabilization as I do the other sets. So just get a little spot weaved out here for it, just like that. Gonna take some of our dirt stuff, cover it back up. Take some finer grass, cover that trap up. Just like that, we're gonna take our drag, just toss it off to the side, cover the chain up a little bit by the trail. Take this stick here, just like that, guys, and there you have it. There's a blind set, throw it in. It's super quick and easy as well. Just a little bit more money, like I said, because you have to get the extra chain and the drag and everything. But there it is, guys. There's all of the trail sets. Now I'm going to go show you guys some water sets and a few timber sets on the edge of fields, and we're going to move right on. We're going to move right on along. All right, you guys, so we are down here now in the creek, and if you guys can find these creeks, these are great spots for coons as well. These coons love to run these creeks. I mean, when you think of coons, most people think of, you know, running in creeks, ponds, by streams. So they get down in here and they look for little fish, minnows, little bluegill, crawfish, whatever. But the only thing I will tell you guys is, so what I'll do is I'll use dog proofs mainly, and I'll just go up and down this bank, set some on one side, then go down, set your other trap on the other side, unless you have a for sure run on the side, which here we don't. We don't have a for sure coon trail. So what I'll do is, for example, I'll put one right there on that bank. Then I'll go down, I don't know, 75 yards and put one on the other side of the creek. That way we're targeting both sides of the creek. And or you could use pocket sets. I don't have any coil spring traps with me, else I'd show you guys a pocket set, but that will be coming on another video, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. But anyways, super simple sets. Again, coons do not like to be in the water. They're not water creatures. Listen to me. They're not water critters like everybody thinks they are. They just frequent these banks and these rivers, streams, creeks, whatever, looking for food. That's why you see them around water a lot, but they don't actually like to be in the water. At least, like I said, I don't believe. So we're gonna go down through here and just set some dog proofs up, and yeah, I will see you guys hopefully in the next few days. We're gonna catch a few at this creek. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump over real quick before we head back to where I was trapping. This is on the way up to the farm that I'm trapping, and it's just a farmer that lives out in the country, and I've trapped for him for a couple years now. I want to go ahead and throw in, as you guys can see, he's just got a feed lot up here, got his cattle, and then he's got his feed barn here. Here, let me tell you, if you guys could see here, coon tracks everywhere. This is probably the best spots to trap coons, especially this time of year. It gets super cold. They're getting in here trying to steal the feed from these cattle, getting this hay get warm. So this is by far the best spot. If you guys can find a farmer that wants some of his coons trap, this is it. This is the best spot to set coon traps, I promise you. So you guys can see there's just coon traps everywhere. So we're gonna get in here and just set some dog proofs. All we're gonna do is just take these dog proofs and just set around these fences and around this feed lot here. Probably set 6 or 7 of them. So all right, let's get to it. All right, y'all, so first check on the first day, second coon trap of the day, and there we have it. That is an absolute tank. That is a very old, that's got to be probably top 10 biggest coons I've ever caught. I mean, if not top 5. That is a gigantic boar coon. And the dog proof, and what we caught him on was this trail here that I was telling you guys about. And I'm telling you, these trails, highways, and they will produce all season long, and they'll never run out of coons. Every time new coons come to the spot, they're going to be using these highways. So we're going to get this guy taken care of and move on to the next set. All right, y'all, moving down, and the third trap on the line, the very next set. Here we have it, coon on the drag. So the critters sure were moving last night in the rain. Whoa, okay, all right. He was not happy about that. Watch them, they'll get you. No, don't hijack my. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get this guy taken care of and move on down the line. All right, you guys, as you can see, got us a coon at the feedlot, as I knew we would. One of the other traps is set off, and then I gotta go check one behind the barn, but that's a guaranteed set, you guys. Like I said, find these spots around these cattle, and they pretty much guaranteed at least a few coons. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of and move on. All right, y'all, running these traps super early this morning before we get going on duck hunting, but as you guys can see, we got another one here in the drag set. So that 1.5 held them good, but we're gonna get on down the line and check a few more of these and then go try to shoot a few ducks. So let's get after it. All right, you guys, so moving down on the line, as you can see here, got a big old coon in the dog proof on this creek set. So I say, if you guys just set these creeks up, these coons will run these banks. Only running 2 traps down here, got one here, one just down the line a little bit. Night number 2 produced. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of and skedaddle on. All right, y'all, another coon here. And the dog proof. We're back here on the pond levee, like I was telling you guys, around water. Can't get around a field, get around some water. And there you have it, another coon. So that's 3 coons now and 6 sets. So I went 2 full days without catching a single coon, and now we're 3 for 5 and still got a bunch of traps to check. So moral to the story, make sure you guys don't give up on your sets. You just never know when they're gonna run, but man, when they run, they all run. So you'll just have that. You'll have some days you won't catch anything, and then the next day you'll just, almost every set will have something in it. So get this guy taken care of and move on here. All right, you guys, back at the feedlot, as you can see here. There we have it. Same spot I caught the one yesterday, same trap. So, like I said, guys, you get around these cattle pastures, these feedlots, they're money. They are probably the best spots to trap coons. So, get this guy taken care of and move on. All right, you guys, running sets this evening, in the evening, because I had to go to work this morning and got called out for a site that was pretty far from here, so I didn't have time to run this morning. But anyways, running these traps this evening, as you guys can see, got another coon here at the feedlot. That's 4 coons in 2 days here off of 4 dog proofs. So like I said, can't preach it enough, these feedlots are prime spots for these coons. So I'm gonna get this guy taken care of and move on. All right, you guys, so been a couple days, it's been about 3 days since I set the set, but as you guys can see, it produced. And this is actually my first red fox I have ever caught. I've shot several of them, but I've never actually caught one. They're getting a lot thinner here in southern Illinois, but we finally got one. So they're starting, well, I say they're getting thinner, but here the last couple years we're starting to see a whole lot more of them, so they're starting to make a comeback. But there we have it. We're gonna get this guy taken care of and move on. Alright, you guys, that's the end of this video. I got to pull my traps. We got hit by rain last night, didn't catch anything, and it's supposed to rain the rest of this week, so that'll be it for the trapping until the rain's gone. But I hope this video helps some of you that might be interested in trying to catch some coons. It's super easy, anyone can do it, and yeah, I just hope it was an educational video. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned, because we will be coon calling this week. Gonna get the calls out, the binoculars, and go see if we can lay a few down with the old 22 or 17. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next.